things are yin or yang, created from two essences. The world of men is ruled by the mandate of heaven's will. When the mandate is absent, kingdoms collapse and a turbulent age begins. Calming this disharmony is the mission of the one who is chosen by the mandate. The sun is setting on the Han Empire, which has reveled in 400 years of prosperity. Throughout the land, catastrophes abound. Rebellions multiply. The divine rule falls. Thus begins the turbulent age of rival warlords. The child emperor, lacking both the power and the experience to manage royal affairs, entrusts the imperial seal, the symbol of the mandate, to one woman. Fate now calls forth a new hero.
Run! It's no use! You're surrounded! Liu Bei!
Troops! All my loyal troops, rally to me!
This is Liu Bei, the lord of a small province, in whose heart no evil dwells. He is my love.
My lord, I am at your service. Now!
You saved us. You have my gratitude.
This is Cao Cao, disciplined and decisive. Once an officer of the Empire, he raised a personal army in search of world domination. After the battle, Liu Bei throws a banquet to honor Cao Cao for having saved his life.
We would have died without your help, my friend. Diao Chan. Truly, all I want to do is live in peace. Live with you, Diao Chan.
True love, how very sweet.
Hey! Bring more drinks for Lord Cao Cao! Drink up, my friend.
Liu Bei, indifferent to world domination, Cao Cao thinks of nothing else. A fragile truce between two men who could never really be friends. Their brief encounter foretold the tragedy to come.
Heaven is beyond grasp. The woman of destiny brings ruin.
Commanded by the priestess, I also witnessed Cao Cao's oracle. When I heard its pronouncement, I shook with fear, for I felt that what I saw before was confirmed. A secret I could not even tell Liu Bei. Only months later, Cao Cao threw in his lot with the priestess and took up arms against us. To kidnap me. No, to kidnap the secret I held so close.
Let me go! No!
No! Let her go! Diao Chan!
Mei Mei! Mei Mei! Mei Mei! Brother!
Liu Bei,
Diao-chan!
I was taken. Liu Bei barely escaped the capital with his life. Others were not so fortunate. There was a rainbow that day as well. Yes, that was the root of it all. The long, drawn-out war between two arch rivals, Liu Bei and Cao Cao.
Cao Cao, sensing the opportunity to seize the Zhu province, orders his vassal, the fierce general Jiahao Yuan, to attack. Jiahao Yuan's army approaches, yet Liu Bei has not yet decided whether he will engage in war with Cao Cao.
Brother! Cao Cao's forces are getting too close to us. Come on, let's attack them first.
the envoy we sent to Cao Cao was murdered in cold blood. Why in the world should we wait?
Cao Cao, why did you betray me? Why are you attacking? Didn't we break bread and drink to friendship?
Brother, don't you want to rescue Dao Chan? We can't let this Cao Cao get away with this!
I'm going. I only live to take revenge for Mei Mei.
Don't you know how many good men have died to get you this far? When will you start fighting back?
Brother, I can see my words won't convince you. If you're still in doubt, ask them!
Listen! I have one desire. Diao Chan. We must fight a battle to save her. And there will not be a single night's peace until we have won the war. Knowing what that means, what awaits you? Do you still want Liu Bei to lead you into battle? I say give it our all!
I too want to save Diao Chan!
Lord Liu Bei, we will fight for you!
And now?
A war. I will meet Cao Cao. It is done. Let the battle begin!
Liu Bei, the general is you. Come on. Give Guan Yu and Zheng Fei some directions. But wait, since this is your first battle, you should concentrate on your own unit. In this battle, all you have to do is take down the enemy general, Jiahao Yuan. He is somewhere on this huge battlefield. Advance a bit and find him. was pretty good. But I am sure that you already know. As a general, you have to position everyone on the battlefield. I'd be happy to show you the best way for you to do this. Look, now you know what's going on with everyone on the battlefield, and you can see where Guan Yu and Okay, then let's find Jia Hao Yuan.
I'm the one in your nightmare. Yeah!
Charge! Red hair! Trample anyone in our way!
Liu Bei, you should change your battle formations. If you want to find the enemy right away, then Ring is a good one.
We've won here. It's our...
So there.
I knew...
What you doing, idiot?
Please forgive me, but we have lost this battle.
Do I really have to? These guys are cake.
Look, some fresh enemy units have arrived. You'd better find Jia Hao Yuan's...
Zhang Fei's scouts have located Jia Han Yuan's unit.
Zhang Fei has found Jia Hao Yuan. Liu Bei, look! It's Jia Hao Yuan's unit.
Yes, okay then. Let's use mortar. Release!
Yeah!
Everyone was picking on my daughters. They'll pay for that.
Hurry! You've got to take down Jia Hao Yuan! There's one more way you should learn to move a unit, so listen closely. You'll need to know it for moving the unit long distances, so remember it.
Do I see cowards here?
If I die, it will be in a glorious duel. Show what you're made of.
If you choose to fight, then you choose to die!
I had too much to drink. Did you expect me to really lose to the likes of you? If you are willing to die, then you will never lose.
Today's a bitter drink!
I can't believe Zhang Fei lost. Liu Bei, hurry! They just don't give up. Take a stand and fight.
Get a good taste of Jiahao Yuan.
Leave the little guys to me, Liu Bei. You have to take down Jiahao Yuan. Liu Bei, are you going by yourself? I know that you want to look good, but you had better call some of your men to help you. careful. That Jia Hao Yuan has something up his sleeve.
Charge and lay down! You're live!
Oh, his attack has unsettled our men. Now is the time to show everyone why you're the general and take control of this confusion. I see you've managed to calm them down. I guess we can't underestimate Jia Hao Yuan. But look, I'll use my magic to get back at them. Let's see how Jia Hao Yuan likes one of my meteor showers.
Hold! Hold your...
Oh, the enemy is very stubborn. It's your turn, Yubei, to show some of your strength.
Yeah, we're sweet.
What's going on there? But I never lose!
Piece of cake! We've as good as won!
What? Guan Yu has lost as well? This cannot go on, Liu Bei.
Captain of the Han Imperial Bodyguard, Zhao Yun! I fight for the Emperor's royal clan and Lord Liu Bei! What? The Emperor's clan? I don't know what you're talking about. But I can always use another ally. I am grateful, Zhao Yun.
Move it or I'll end your miserable life!
than that to stop Xiao Yu.
The enemy general has been defeated!
They drove off Cao Cao's onslaught in just the merest heartbeat. So there, I guess my eyes were not deceiving me.
Cha! Back me up. Send a messenger to Ju Chang.
Well done, men. Victory is ours!
Brothers, we've won!
Yes! Why stop? Let's attack that scum Cao Cao's camp!
Not just yet. First of all, we track down Diao Chan. After that, we can fight.
We have managed to capture all of the enemy's provisions. This really gives us the upper hand. By the way, I have taken a promising young man into my family. Will you meet with him?
I am Guan Ping. I am more than happy to join your army. My father and I are honored to serve you.
Liu Bei, can you hear me? Liu Bei?
Diao Chan! Diao Chan!
Liu Bei!
Diao Chan, I was so worried about you!
I knew it! Oh, I knew you would look in the crystal.
Where are you? Tell me!
I don't know. I'm kept locked inside of here. Although...
capital.
Liu Bei, I feel very...
Jiao Chan, are you all right?
Liu Bei?
Jiao Chan, what happened? Are you all right? Jiao Chan! Mei San Yang, bring her image back, I beg you!
I cannot. The sorceress has blocked the power of the crystal. It will only work again when she has been defeated once and for all. Then her strength will wane. But I'm afraid until then...
The Battle of Ju ends in victory for Liu Bei, and Jiahao Yuan is pushed back to Juchang. Cao Cao has no time to launch a counterattack on Liu Bei. Yuan Shao is now in a position to attack Jiahao Yuan in Juchang. Temporarily free from the threat of attack by Cao Cao and his army, Liu Bei concentrates his efforts on preparing his troops in Ju for the next battle.
Liu Bei, listen for a moment. Look, this is important.
Oh, what's that?
It's very obvious that Cao Cao's army is much stronger than our own. It's also obvious that they grow stronger with every passing day.
Exactly. We must strike quickly.
Brother, we have 3 suggestions. We ask that you consider them seriously, if you would.
Please listen, then choose the one which you feel strongest about.
Good idea. Share your thoughts with me. Go ahead.
All right, we'll give you some ideas. I shall begin. Our army has too many raw recruits with too little training. The soldiers will need more discipline if they are to meet Cao Cao's army in battle.
They say there's a man-eating tiger in Ju. It might be worth my going. I could kill this tiger for them. It will not be too difficult.
Even in a place like Zhu, there are still families going hungry. If we were to send out a call, it's possible many of their men will join us.
My brother, what's your decision?
I agree. Let's do it!
Yes, sir.
The soldiers have improved tremendously at maneuver.
In the ongoing struggle for control of the north, fighting between Cao Cao and Yuan Shao reaches a standoff in Guandu. Liu Bei sees this as an opportunity to advance on the weakened capital of Juchang and plans an attack. His army proceeds from Runan to Juchang, which Cao Cao has already vacated.
Jiao Chan, be strong. I'm on my way.
Dao Chan's a commoner. You have royal blood.
What do you mean, royal blood?
Lady Mei San Yang, Liu Bei is the only living relative of the young emperor. If anything happens to the royal child, he will inherit the Han Empire.
How does that have...
Now Cao Cao has taken advantage of the child emperor, seizing power for himself. He must be stopped, or else the empire will fall.
The Han Empire, who cares?
On you! Where is Zhang Fei? He's been out scouting for too long!
Yes, he should have been back by now, brother. I'm worried.
Mei Mei, I will avenge your death. On that, I give my word.
Zhang Fei! What are you doing? Come on! You idiot! It's not a holiday!
What?
Liu Bei! Cao Cao's army is coming. Zhong Yu is leading them here.
Can't be. How was Cao Cao able to anticipate our attack?
All units, hold! Hold!
Damn it! They anticipated our strike! This can't go on. Yao Chan will be lost, and we'll be destroyed!
Listen, my brother.
What?
Those who fail to plan to fail. We must slow down and plan our strategy.
Let's hold a war council.
Council?
Yes, my lord. A council. To review our current position in detail. Then we plan our strategy for the future.
Please allow us to first share our thoughts with you. Then you will decide.
I'll listen to your counsel and consider your words. Now begin.
Our scouts have brought back reports. There are units by the mountains. Our victory will be achieved by routing the forces led by General Jun Yu. If we are forced to retreat, then we have lost the war.
I agree. Tell me what options there are.
Brother, please listen to my plan. I'll chew these units like chicken wings. While I am fighting, the provisions warehouse will also be safe. The rest of you can then take out General Zheng Yu.
Wrong. I am the one to do it. Assign this to me, my lord. I am better suited to stop those units. Then you and the others can surround and attack Jun Yun, Lord Liu Bei.
My brother, what is your decision?
I've made my decision. To battle!
Yes, sir.
Attack!
Well, then the time for combat has arrived. Of course, you haven't forgotten our strategy, have you? So far, everything's according to plan. But what about all the other units? You curious? Of course, we do have to worry about that hothead. Ha! Anyway, he looks fine for now. However, if Zhang Fei goes and does something stupid, it's up to you to stop him. While everyone else should follow the strategy as planned, your discretion as a general is also important. If instructions are needed that are not in the strategy, then you'll need to give them new orders on your own. Anyway, for now you just follow the strategy as it's laid out. You don't need to worry yet. it's all up to you. Always be aware of what's going on around you, and most importantly, give everyone the orders that best fit the situation. Liu Bei! You absolutely have to protect your storehouse, understand? I mean, a soldier fights for food. So if you were to lose your storehouse, then they won't want to fight. If you find the enemy's storehouse, the best thing to do is destroy it. If we can somehow get a unit close to their storehouse, the soldiers will attack it on their own.
Your order, my lord? Ready! Now attack! your miserable life. It'd take a lot more than that to stop Xiao Yu.
Lord Liu Bei, my name is Shao Kang. My men and I have come to help you save and rebuild the Han Empire.
Ah, so many fine and brave men. Oh, just look at the sight. All here to march in glory with the great Lord Liu Bei. The Han Empire will triumph!
How much longer till we rescue Diao Chan?
So there, drinks for everyone!
Forgive me, I lost. This...
try to hide. Feast your eyes on the great might that people call Zhao Yun.
You can't expect a duel with the likes of a general.
Justice prevails! What did I tell you?
What a bunch of cowards you are.
The enemy general has been defeated!
Don't think we're done yet. I will get Diao Chan back.
They're totally destroyed! Brother, push on now where the capital is all ours!
No, that's just what they want us to do. They're stronger than you think.
They're beaten, but not just yet. We go to Runan now and regroup.
We have managed to capture all of the enemy's provisions. This really gives us the upper hand.
Liu Bei, I fear you risk too much to save me. Be careful, Liu Bei. Don't put yourself in danger.
Danger? Risk? I'd brave anything to save you. But how are you? They're not mistreating you, are they?
Lord Cao Cao is of no concern. I am safe.
Huh? How can you be sure?
Liu Bei, Cao Cao is strong.
I will not lose.
But the mandate of heaven cannot be defied.
Mandate of heaven? What are you talking about? Tell me.
Liu Bei, don't risk your life. Cao Cao has...
Has what? Diao Chan! What does he have?
Liu Bei is able to defeat Jun Yu at Runan. However, taking advantage of his enemy's absence, Cao Cao's army captures Liu Bei's stronghold at Zhu. With nowhere to return to, Liu Bei's only chance is to depend on Liu Bao, lord of the Jing province. Liu Bei borrows Jingyi Castle from Liu Bao and prepares for an assault by Cao Cao's army.
So, let's decide what to do next. Anyone have any good ideas?
Farmers have lost workers to the war. And there aren't enough hands for the harvest. What about having our whole army help out the farmers?
There has been no fighting lately, and our troops are out of shape. But don't worry. I myself will help them. They'll soon be fit.
Lord Liu Bei, it's time to start a new recruitment. Many will join us. We'll explain our goal to the people. They'll flock to us to destroy that rebel Cao Cao.
My brother, what's your decision?
I agree. Let's do it!
Yes, sir.
The farms are making good progress. This harvest should be a good one.
Cao Cao conquers the northern region around Hebei when he defeats Yuan Shao at the Battle of Guandu. Now ruler over Zhangyuan, Cao Cao's goal is to combine the Jing province and Wu. He begins his campaign by ordering his vassal Cao Ren to attack Jinyi. Liu Bei, lacking the services of a skilled warlord, has begun to feel vulnerable. He seeks out the strategic genius Zhuge Liang, who lives in religious seclusion in the Jing province of Wulonggun.
This is the third time we've come this far to visit Zhuge Liang. After all this time in trouble, brother, he'd better be the best warlord in the land.
Just think. What if he really can perform magic? That would be something to see, wouldn't it? I'd like to see that.
Heaven's mandate.
How does it move? Huh?
That's correct. Lord Liu Bei of the Imperial family is requesting your help to restore the Han Empire.
Restore it? Don't you mean replace it?
Are you listening at all? Try paying attention, will you? Unless you help us, we won't be able to defeat Lord Cao Cao.
Give it up. It's a losing cause. Ask anyone who walks the streets of the capital, and they will surely tell you. The mandate of heaven has passed to Cao Cao.
The mandate of heaven. You may be the world's greatest military genius, but are you suggesting the mandate of heaven has been granted to that petty tyrant Cao Cao? That's absurd! Listen. I don't give a damn about the mandate of heaven or about the restoration of the Han Empire. The only thing I want is Yao Chan!
Lord Liu Bei! What are you saying?
You have not yet heard my answer.
Obviously, I don't even need to ask.
I will join you. I am at your service. Lord, the enemy is approaching quickly, so we would be wise to begin our battle preparations.
All right, begin the council.
Our scouts have done their job well. Here is the enemy's current position. Cao Cao is mounting his offensive from the capital. To defend against that, we're going to have to destroy Cao Ren's forces. That will cause disorder in Cao Cao's army right from the beginning. If they break through here, we'll have no position from which to counterattack their main forces. We are victorious when we have forced every enemy unit to flee. But if the enemy succeeds in making it to this point, we have lost.
I agree. Tell me what options there are.
Yes, I have devised 3 strategies, my lord. Lord Guan Yu, Lord Zhao Yun, and I will each present one. A trap is always effective in this kind of battle. Let's fashion a rock trap here and lure the enemy in. I'll set the trap so that our own units can't trigger it. Lord Liu Bei, please position yourself here as a decoy.
Lord Zhuge Liang has also devised another plan. The strategy is to feint to the enemy, drawing them to this point where a pit has been prepared. Lord Liu Bei would wait in this position, acting as a decoy.
I've been given this plan by Lord Zhuge Liang. We'll lure the enemy to these mines. When they get close, the mines will explode, destroying all of the enemy at one time. As a decoy, brother, you will be in position here.
Lord Liu Bei, please choose a strategy.
I've made my decision. To battle!
Yes, sir.
Take them!
You're a coward! Come out and fight! It's all over now! Surrender like a man!
Father, wait! Be careful or you'll make the warlord mad! You're going to put all of us in great danger!
I will fight you, General, and risk facing my own doom.
Jiaho Yuan! At last I have a worthy opponent! Oh, I have vanquished Jiaho Yuan!
Father, the enemy has us surrounded! You're useless when you go crazy like that! When will you learn to control your temper?
Now I've done it! The enemy of Jiahao Yuan will be destroyed!